guys are primary, right?
We'll show it to him after we do it.
Do I, the one of them shooting?
Yeah, I want to see it. If you want.
Stephen Shaw,
And your title.
Lieutenant.
Okay. If you would, sir, explain to us what happened.
Yeah, just before 11:30 this evening, we got a report from one of our officers in the downtown area that their police car was missing. We were able to locate that police car traveling northbound I-5 just past Genesee. When officers first spotted that vehicle, the headlights were not on. We did get units, air units, canine units, and additional units in place to try and stop that vehicle. There was a vehicle pursuit once we tried to stop the vehicle. The driver continued northbound on the I-5. CHP got involved and took over the pursuit around the area of Carlsbad, at which time they were able to put out spike strips, and the vehicle was spiked. 2 tires were deflated on the vehicle, but the driver continued northbound on I-5 for quite some time. Our air unit was also overhead and kept an eye on the vehicle. Eventually, the driver pulled over here into the rest stop that's just north past Oceanside. While in the rest stop, it appeared the driver was trying to find their way out of the rest stop area. While the driver was doing that, she intentionally rammed 3 police vehicles, 2 CHP vehicles, and 1 San Diego vehicle. That ultimately disabled her vehicle, and she was taken in custody. The driver is a Hispanic female, around 22 years old, and we're still working on further ID of her.
Any idea why she did this?
No, she does appear that she is under the influence of either alcohol, narcotics, or both, so that can certainly have something to have played a part in it.
Did she have what charges was she facing?
Currently, what she is facing auto theft of the police vehicle. She is facing 3 counts of assault with a deadly weapon from the ramming of the 3 police vehicles inside here. There was also secured in the back of the vehicle, there were some weapons that she did not have access to, but they were in the vehicle. So that is additional charges of theft with those weapons, and then the driving under the influence and being under the influence of a controlled substance.
And now the tough question: how did she get it?
And that's what we're still looking into is exactly how she got the vehicle.
Was the vehicle in use right now? I mean, is it from a patrol officer who's working tonight?
It was. My understanding is that it sounds like it was taken. We have a mobile command van parked in the gas lamp area, and the vehicle was parked at that command van, and that's where it looks like it was taken from. Yeah, the vehicle was taken from the downtown gas lamp area. It appears the initial investigation looks like the vehicle was parked. We have a mobile command van parked downtown in the gas lamp area, and the vehicle was parked at that location.
Describe, if you would, how she was taken into custody.
Yeah, as I said earlier, initially CHP was able to put spikes out and spike the vehicle, which it did deflate 2 of the tires, but she kept going to the point where the vehicle was traveling just on the rims. When she got into the lot, into the parking lot here, the rest lot, she did make a U-turn to try and go back towards the exit, and at that point, one San Diego unit was coming towards her from the entrance of the parking lot, and that's when she ran out to him head on, and then also 2 CHP vehicles that were also next to that vehicle.
At that point, she was stuck.
Yeah, while we were in the parking lot here, CHP did take over the negotiations with trying to get her out of the vehicle. She did not come out of the vehicle. Eventually, she did open up the driver's side door. There was one of our canine units that was on scene. I think the fact that she saw the canine units and then the rest of the police officers that she finally did start to come out of the car, then she started to go back in, but it afforded our officers an opportunity to go up to the car and actually physically take her out of the car.
Was the radio on inside the car? Was she able to hear what was happening?
We're not sure. We'll have to look at that. The vehicle, it was downtown, so when officers caught up to the vehicle and obviously we had the pursuit, we did change to a tactical frequency so that she would not be able to hear what was going on.
Did she seem to just do it for fun, or she didn't seem to want to necessarily hurt officers? Or?
No, she did not. Initially driving without the headlights on, obviously, and then there was an intentional part of trying to get away, because when officers did try and stop her and pull her over, she did increase her speed up to about 90 miles an hour at one point. So she was actively trying to get away, but what her mindset was at the time is we still don't know.
And the window is shot out. Was that a mean guy?
There was one beanbag round deployed at that window, and that did shoot out the window.
Is 90 miles an hour the top speed?
Yes.
And it's one of the newer police vehicles.
It is one of the newer SUV vehicles, yes.
Is there anything unique to the fact that this was a police vehicle rather than just a normal vehicle in terms of maybe handling, speed, tires, anything unique to?
I think just the unique thing is that it's a police vehicle. We just don't see, obviously you don't see police vehicles being stolen every day, so that obviously makes it unique. Our vehicles are designed, do have a police package with them that has something that is to do with the suspension and the motor. So they are a little bit different than the normal civilian vehicles that you would buy. But for this thing, it was more just unique being a police vehicle.